Hey Retro fans, welcome to another episode of Retro Gaming Memories. This is just going to be a quick sort of pickups video. I've had a few parcels through the post and had a little flurry, so thought I would just share those pickups with you. So there's going to be a bit of a theme to this video because I don't know what hit me. I was surfing eBay one day, as you do, and something appeared and I thought, oh, I remember that. And it kind of spurred a little thing in my head. So if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll have seen most of my collection. And you know that I'm an Amstrad guy, right? That was my first sort of computer. So there's a lot of nostalgia and fondness there for the Amstrad. And if you bought an Amstrad around about kind of 1985, you got the Amsoft 12 pack with it, which had like Harrier Attack, Oh Mummy, Sultan's Maze, all these kind of things. Excuse me. And it was a great little introductory pack to the Amstrad, and I loved those games. You know, even though some of them were absolutely terrible, there's a kind of nostalgia there, and you just kind of love them. So I was basically surfing eBay and I saw a couple of Amsoft games, and I thought, I wonder how hard it would be to actually get a complete Amsoft collection of games. So I've kind of cut the subcategory into another subcategory because Amsoft did loads of stuff. They did utilities and educational software and all that. I'm saying Amsoft, they republished other people's stuff generally, but so I'm concentrating just on games. I'm taking out the educational bit, although I do have one educational title here, but I'm kind of getting rid of the educational games because I'll never play them and whatnot. So so the Amsoft thing that I saw was a game that I've never played, but everybody kind of waxes lyrical about it and says it's a great game, and I thought, oh, I'll pick that up. So I did, and I've got it here, and I'll show you in a little second. But I got a big lump of stuff from one of the Facebook groups. Somebody was selling loads of stuff, and I bought, don't know how many's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 20 Amsoft titles off of them. So I've got those all here. So there's, well, I was going to say 21 Amsoft titles. There's a lump of Amsoft stuff here, and something else I'll show you in a minute. So we'll just jump in and I'll run through these. Now, before anybody comments on anything, I know some of these are absolutely dire. Some of these I've never played before, and probably never will again once I've loaded them up. But there's nostalgia there for some of them. Some of them are good games. But it's just a nostalgia thing, and I thought it would be a nice wee sub-collection to try and complete the Amsoft. I've already got quite a lot of Amsoft stuff, so I think I've got about 42 out of the 91 recognised Amsoft titles. So anyway, we'll just run through these pickups and how you can have a look. So first up is a big box number, and that is Lords of Midnight. A game I have never played. I know about it. I've actually got the iOS remake of it that Mike Singleton did, but I've never played it. So it's complete with the instruction manual, map, and whoops, cassette. Good. That's pretty tight package in there. So I'm not going to do this with all of them because all the rest of them are just the single tape things. But Lords of Midnight in pretty good condition. There is a sticker. Somebody's removed the sticker there, which is a bit pants. I can't do anything about that. But generally speaking, it's in pretty nice nick. So next up, these are just the single cassette type titles. So we've got Crazy Golf, and like I say, I know these are going to be somewhat terrible, but Snooker, Word Hang. There was a demo of that on the Welcome to Amsoft that I used to sit and play. So yeah, it's just Hangman. Back in the day when you could sell Hangman as a full price game. 3D Invaders, Gems of Stratus. Some of these, like I say, most of these I've never played. I've played Snooker, I think. Codename Mat 3D, Roland Ahoy, Roland on the Run. Now these I will be doing I'm going to do sort of gameplay videos of these and sort of mini reviews, so we'll see. Punchy, Quackajack, I've read some of the inlays on these and some of them just sound nuts. But yeah, Cubit. Classic Adventure. I know I'm rattling through these, but you know, Atom Smasher. Not much to really say about them, and I will be doing a kind of, like I say, in the videos that I'm going to be doing about them, I'll be talking about if I've ever played them and what I think about them and all that. A very topical title. This could almost be a follow-up to Harrier Attack. Assault on Port Stanley. Of its time. Alien Break-In. Sorry, I know there's a bit of glare on these, but Arms Golf. Oh, there's lots of glare on that one. Arms Golf. Astro Attack. Admiral Graf Spee, or Graf Spee if you want to be so inclined. Hunter Killer. Grand Prix Driver. And the strangely titled Grand Prix Rally 2. I guess it's neither, well, I think it's a rally game. Again, I've never played it, but unless you can play Grand Prix and Rally in the same game, but I've no idea what it's a sequel to. I don't think there's a Grand Prix Rally, but you know. So that's it for the Amsoft titles. I know that was just a quick flick through, but like I say, I'll be doing kind of videos on these, gameplay and all that kind of stuff at some point in the not too distant future. But the other thing that I picked up is it's a console, and it's a failed console. I had looked at it when it came out. This thing was a Kickstarter project, and it got backed and all that kind of stuff, and I can't remember what happened with it because I kind of lost interest with it quite quickly at the time. But when it got released and all that kind of stuff, I thought, oh, there's some no bad looking titles for that, and it was alright, but it rapidly declined and it's been classed as a commercial failure. But I'd always been kind of interested because of what it was and what it could do. So I'll just jump straight in. The console in question, obviously I can pick it up with one hand, is the Ouya. Stupid name, but it's quite a nice little console. I mean, it's tiny. But yeah, Game in the UK online are selling the Ouya for £20. Now it says they're mint. Basically the box has been opened for some reason, but the actual console itself, it still had all the cellophane on the top, like the original cellophanes around the bottom of it and all that kind of stuff. So I think the console was brand new. The controller had the batteries in it, so I don't know what had happened, whether it had been a return or what, I've no idea. So here is the controller. Oops. Well, this had the batteries in it, but I've taken them out and put new ones in, and it works perfectly as far as I can see so far. I mean, there's no marks on it, there's nothing, you know, it looks brand new, and it feels quite nice. You know, I've seen reviews of this and folk are saying that the D-pad's a bit sharp and things. It feels that I can see kind of what they're talking about, but really it's all right, and it feels quite comfortable in the hand. You know, you can never do these on camera properly, but it feels quite comfortable in the hand. And it's quite nice because before PS4 this is a mouse pointer, which is quite nice. The only weird thing is, to get the batteries in, you have to pop these silver case covers off, and it's just got a single AA battery in each side, but quite nice. Got it synced up and set up. Because the console itself is quite old, I think it's 2013ish it came out. When I plugged it in, it took me about 35 minutes to let all the updates install, and it wouldn't find the Wi-Fi the first time round, which I think is a fairly common problem. I think the Wi-Fi on it's a bit flaky, but I got it up and running, so I haven't played any games on it because it was getting like, it was back at 11 at night last night when I set it up, and I thought I'm too tired to sit and play games. So I'm going to try and play some games today and see what it's like. But I mean, it looks fine, and the thing is that it runs emulators. It's Android based, obviously, and it runs emulators, so you know, I can put all my emulatory stuff in there. And I know a lot of folk will be saying you would have been better buying a Raspberry Pi. I had a Raspberry Pi and I sold it because the good thing about the Ouya is you plug it in and you play it, and that's it. The games and all that are all configured and whatever else. The Raspberry Pi, I can't be arsed installing Linux and hacking stuff and RetroArch and setting up config files and all that. I can't be bothered. I do that for a living. I can't be bothered doing it when I get home. I just want to plug something in and play the damn thing. So the Ouya was a kind of nice little solution to that. A nice little cheap solution. I actually bought, I've got it down here, I bought a second controller. They're selling these for £5, so it would be rude not to. So, you know, two nice controllers so friends can play, and yeah, it's all good to go. So I had looked at videos and stuff, and apparently this will run up to like Dreamcast PS1 type emulation and all that kind of stuff. Now I don't need it to do any of that. I was primarily interested in Nintendo 64, and the N64 emulation looks pretty good. I've yet to try it for myself, but videos I've seen online, and I don't know if you have to tweak it or whatever, but looks alright. So my litmus test for all these are always to chuck GoldenEye in an N64 emulator and see what it does. So we will be giving that a go at some point. I'm going to do a little video all about the Ouya and all that kind of stuff and my experience with it, so you can watch that coming soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. So the Amsoft games and the Ouya. Let me know what you think. If you've got an Ouya, do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you like Amsoft games? Do you hate them? Let me know what you think. If you know any Ouya games that I should be looking at, then drop me a comment. Let me know. You know, like I say, I've never actually played with it before. There was one game that kind of sold me on it, and I don't know if it's even still available. And it was called Gulag, and it was a kind of shadow gun, runny, excuse me, runny. Looks like a kind of twin stick type thing where you can angle shots and all that, and it's sort of retro graphics and things, and it looks great fun. It looks like my kind of game, so I'm hoping I'll be able to still get that. But apart from that, let me know if there's anything I should be looking at, and yeah, we'll take it from there. And maybe after I've had it a few weeks, I'll do a video and show you what I've got and my experience with it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you've got any Amsoft games you want to sell me, drop me a comment. Like I say, I'm going to be going for a full collection. I do have, like I say, 41 or 42 I think it is of the 91 recognised games. So I'm only doing them on cassette. I'm not doing the disc versions or anything like that. But if you've got some Amsoft stuff you want to clear out, then drop me a comment and let me know. But yeah, so that's going to be it. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you very shortly with probably, hopefully, a more entertaining video. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, shout for the rooftops, all that kind of good stuff, and I shall see you next time.